The much-awaited results of India's general elections are finally about to be announced. Counting of votes will begin 8 am onwards, starting with the postal ballots. Amidst demands by the opposition to complete the counting of postal ballots before proceeding with counting of votes cast via EVMs, the Election Commission of India has clarified that the counting of votes via the postal ballot will certainly begin first, but will not necessarily end before the counting of votes cast via the electronic voting machines starts. Till 2019, the counting of postal ballots used to get completed before the counting of votes via EVMs used to begin, when the guidelines were tweaked by the poll body to allow for simultaneous counting. CEC Rajiv Kumar has pointed out that the counting of postal ballots in several constituencies in India will anyway end before the counting of votes via EVMs begins due to a lesser number of postal ballots on certain seats, and made it amply clear that the sequence of counting cannot be changed based on rumours and doubts which are doing the rounds.
Postal ballot counting will start first. So on all centers in the country, it will start first. No doubt about it. After only half an hour would start the EVM counting. So there are three countings which are happening simultaneously, and it is happening. It happened in 2019, it happened in all the 2022 elections of the states held thereafter.
The postal ballot scheme is in place since 1964 as per the rules laid down by the Election Commission of India, and allows for several categories of people to cast their votes without going to a polling station. The postal ballot scheme initially used to cover uniformed forces and officials on election duty, and its ambit has increased since the past few elections to include several other categories of individuals, including journalists, categories of senior citizens and the differently abled. The guidelines were altered in 2019 elections as the number of postal ballots shot up after the introduction of the electronically transmitted postal ballot system, commonly known as the ETPBS, and the mandatory counting of VVPAT slips from 5 randomly selected polling stations. While the Election Commission admitted that it would have been better to conduct elections in cooler weather, it assured that EVMs and 70 forms have been sealed in presence of all political parties, and they have been kept under surveillance where agents of political parties were also present, and there is no reason to question the legitimacy of the polling process, which has been upheld by none less than the Supreme Court of India. So all eyes, of course, would be on the counting, which is going to begin less than 24 hours from now.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV18 on all the social media platforms.